Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. I'm down to 18% battery, so hopefully we get this video done quick for you. Welcome to Out in the Blind part 1 of a mini series. I'm out hunting, first time in my life. My buddy, well, he's been hunting for about 1.5 years. He's not here right now though, he's at work. But neither one of us have gone after big game before. And the other night we had deer surrounding us, and well, buck fever for him kicked in, and because he can hunt a doe or a buck. He won a doe tag. This is Ontario, Canada. What do you want? We have to enter a raffle for doe, but buck on the other hand, just buy your license, away you go. So but his doe tag's only good for our area where we're hunting, which is actually over at my house, where I live. The landlord gave us permission to hunt, so awesome. And today he gave me permission to cut the rest of this tree out of the way because it was half dead, half alive anyway, and we get a better shooting window now. But with that, the other night, just to start this series off, we're in here hunting. He came over about 4 o'clock, so we only had till like 5:26. So he was sitting in his fold-out chair, which is really short. He has to stand up and shoot. Well, he popped right out of his chair really quick, pulled his bow back quick. Too much noise, spooked the deer, but that's okay. They came back, and because he saw a big doe right in the front here, eh? I didn't see her because she was off to the side. He sits on my left side by the door here. That's his little pedestal for where that chair is now going to be, because I am now using this chair, which is a musician's chair that's adjustable for height. I don't use it in the house anymore anyways, haven't in a long time, so I figured, well, bring it out here and use it for hunting, right? It works, and then he can have my swivel, and that swivel makes absolutely no noise, okay? It is dead silent. Anyway, so you can spin around like a crazy man all you want, don't worry about it. Now, a few things we've been learning too. Cigarette smoke, we're both smokers. Cigarette smoke does not repel deer. If anything, it keeps them at bay, that they do not smell human scent, okay? And I smoke a lot more than he does in a day, that's for sure. So even the tent in here is pretty smoky. So the stench is there, and it doesn't allow them to really smell my scent at all, apparently. Because we had deer behind us, deer beside us, and then the doe out front, and it's like, man, this is so cool, right? But I wish there would have been a buck there. Then we'll see if I get buck fever too. Probably will. Anyways, we all get it, apparently. So anyhow, so spook number 1, that's fine. They came back. His light died in his front sight, in his bow sight, because we're bow hunting. And so I took the light off mine and said, here, use my light. I said, it is adjustable, so it goes pretty bright. He accidentally turned it on full power right when the deer were coming back, and then they saw this whole thing light up, and it's like, man, that sucked. Spooked them right out. They never did come back until like 12:30 that night. So it's like, no, this is not going to work. We cannot hunt that late at night. We can only hunt at close. And you want to talk about getting pitch black out here, holy cow. Even at 5:23, I think it was, when we did the final spook out, you know, it's kind of like, oh man, we still only had 3 minutes left, and we could have taken a shot. But the light spooked him. He accidentally went full power. I probably would have happened to me too, you know, but who knows? We'll have to see how things go in future, because we're doing a mini series for you guys. Let you know how things go. Now, we only have one trail camera set up, which is fine. It's all we need. It's right on the corn pile, and we got a perfect view of every animal that triggers that sensor. And so the deer are triggering it, the raccoons trigger it, even the little tiny squirrels are triggering my camera. It's like 487 photos, you know, like 257 photos. It varies, right? Day to day. Sometimes the deer take a night off from here, and then they'll come back the next day, or they'll take 2 nights off, and then they'll come back for a week straight. Who knows? But we're starting to figure out what the main pattern is, and it does go a lot by the weather too, when they skip times. And even when it rains, they've been out here in the rain, and, you know, mostly the light rain, not the, oh, there's that big black squirrel. Check him out. I don't know if I'm going to zoom in enough. He's right at that tree. See that big black squirrel? Yeah, you can see him. I can see him in here. I want him. Anyways, he's in season. So, anyways, it's squirrel, grouse, and deer for sure. I gotta see what else is in season right now. Anyways, those things get spooked really easy too. Every time I've had a black squirrel come around, as soon as I pick up my bow, he notices he's gone, right? If I already have it in my hand, if I pull back slow enough, it won't spook them, right? But if you make any noise, oh man, even the squirrel, those blacks and grays, they get spooked easy. The little guys, nothing bothers them. They'll come right up to you. They're weird. They're dumb. But anyways, so right now, apparently the internet says we're in the rut, okay, which means bucks are going to get stupid and they're likely going to come up here, hopefully. My neighbor over here, he's got a stand down there on his edge of the property in the field, and it's a glory stand. I'm pretty sure he's got a full kitchen and butcher shop in there. I don't know. But it's one of those kind of tower stands that he built it, I guess. Anyways, and I got another neighbor about 100 yards that way. He's got to stand up. So there's like 3 of us. Now those guys are hunting the field. I'm up top here, and the deer are coming up top all the time here, but we just have not seen any bucks yet. Probably because of the pre-rut, and also bucks, even on a good day, they're usually pretty cautious where they go. But when the rut is on full blast, apparently the bucks get stupid, which is what I'm hoping for by being out here all friggin' day. Every day I can anyways. My landlord hasn't needed me for any work because I work with him on RV repair on the property here. So, but he hasn't needed me in a while, so I've been out here a lot, you know. And every late afternoon to evening hunt till the end of close, I'm usually here too, except for tonight. I got a church dinner to attend, so I got to be out of here soon. Besides, once my battery pukes, I got no clock, so I'm going to have to get out of here either way. But so far today, nothing has shown up. Oh, there he is. Look at him. Look at him. You should see the size of these things. Like, I don't know if you've ever gotten one of these guys or not, but they're pretty friggin' big, you know? Like, anyways, so maybe he'll hang around for a while. Who knows? But we'll leave him alone for now. But maybe he's camera shy. Not yet. Anyway. So yeah, so I've been out hunting here. I'm learning a lot doing this because it is my first time hunting. And I've learned that no matter what anybody tells you, cigarette smoke, cigar smoke, pipe smoke, it doesn't bother the deer. If anything, it's going to hide your scent really well. So if you are a smoker, smoke your brains out while you're out hunting. You're not going to interfere with the deer. And besides, it saves you a lot of money on all those descent sprays and scent killers and all that. I mean, if you're a smoker, you're pretty much as best as you're going to get anyway. And besides, nothing is 100%. But then you also got to remember, keep the noise down. Even whispering, watch your tone as you whisper, because high pitches, actually, deers are very sensitive, I've heard. And so whispering puts you at it's a different pitch level. So they might hear that. So if you know there's deer approaching you quickly, that's when you got to be quiet, button it, right? And so yeah, and same thing with moving around. Don't move around in your blind. Even if you're dressed in black and you've got a black background, like I've got a black background here. And even if you dress in black, you're still a moving silhouette either way. And if they see you moving around, you can it could bust you, you know. But then again, I mean, we all wear camo, we wear hunter orange, and you know, orange to a deer is apparently a gray shade, you know, and it's like, well, whatever, you know. So I'm full real tree camo with a hunter orange vest and whatnot, and you know, so I don't know. So far, nothing's bothering them. I was wearing my vest the other night when they were here, so they were fine until we spooked them. Yeah, you know, and a lot of times they do come back. Our deer came back after the first spook, but after the second spook, they said, nope, we're staying away from here for a while. Something's definitely not right. You know, light is not a natural occurring event in the dark forest. You know what I mean? Especially that color light. And so I think I might have to change my sight light to a different color. Because it is pretty freaking bright. But anyway, we'll figure things out. This is the thing, we're learning as we go. And if our first year hunting goes bad for us, well, at least we learn a lot down the road. And that's the information I'm going to share with you guys, is what I am learning as I'm going for my first year hunting. And I'm blind hunting too, and a lot of guys will probably tell you that blind hunting is never a good idea for deer. And I mean, I've heard guys that do blind hunt, and they've always blind hunted their whole lives, and they always get their deer. So who do you want to believe? You know, that's the thing. It's kind of a tough call. Everybody has different things, different ideas, different experiences too, right? And I guess it depends on where you live too, how your deer react. I mean, there's places where deer are kind of like your best friend in life, and they'll come in and have a cup of coffee. I don't know, but I've heard some pretty interesting stories, that's for sure. But anyhow, so I'm gonna leave this video at this point right now. My battery is literally about to die, and I do have to get in soon. And it looks like Blackie's gone, so there goes that for the day. But I'll definitely be out here again tomorrow hunting all day, and probably into the evening as well, because my buddy's supposed to come out tomorrow night after work, and we'll hunt for a while. And but I won't be shooting video during that time, because that's going to be like from 4 till, whatever time we have to be out of here, like 5:26 or 5:30, whatever it's going to end up being, half hour after sunset. But so we won't shoot any footage probably then, unless of course he gets a deer. Then I'll take a break and we'll fire up some flashlights and say, hey, check out what my buddy just got. Or maybe I'll get lucky and get my buck and he can run the camera and the flashlight, you know what I mean? We'll figure it out. But in the meantime, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Hope you guys look forward to the continuing series, and if you're not subscribed, please do so, and smash that bell for notifications. This is going to be a series called Out in the Blind, and this is part 1. The next one, obviously, same title, part 2, and so on. And I'll do a playlist too, so you guys can track the playlist as well, in case you you miss something. You won't. You just go to my playlist for Out in the Blind. I guess that's what I'll call the playlist, is Out in the Blind. So anyways, stay tuned. See ya.